Hello there, Aquarius. Hope you guys are doing great today, wherever you're at in the world, okay? I'm going to take a second to just say if you'd please like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so I've done a meditation here. I've asked for guidance for your reading, and we're going to do a twin flame reading today for your sign, all right? I'm going to pull some cards for the Divine Masculine on the left and for the Divine Feminine on the right. I don't know which side you may resonate with because you could be an Aquarian Divine Feminine, you could be an Aquarian Divine Masculine, okay? I don't know. And just so you know that your twin flame will not always be your same sun sign, okay? So just so you know that. All right, so I'm going to start off with my two Twin Flame Oracle decks that I have, and then I will get into some other decks that I have here. I want to find out about the chakra space. I want to find out, this is like the physical world where things are going or where they're at, and then this is more spiritual messages here, okay? This would be the higher self of the twin. This would be the sort of the physical reality of where it's physically at, okay? So let's start off with the higher self for the Divine Masculine. For the Divine Masculine twin. What is going on for the Divine Masculine twin? For the higher self. The soul, where you're connected. Oh, that's only one came up. Okay, welcome home. Mission accomplished. And we have 1111. Welcome home, mission accomplished. So that's interesting because this is coming up in the Divine Masculine's energy right here. I'm going to just put that on my cell phone there. I don't know where you guys are at, but we're having a lot of rain where I am. All right, show me the Divine Feminine's energy, the higher self here, the soul. Show me the soul. Divine Feminine. Heal abandonment. Okay. So, some of you Divine Feminines, okay, are healing abandonment issues, okay? Time to forgive. I think some of you, that's what you're doing. You're forgiving the past, all right? Whatever's been, would have been blockages, would have been holding you up. I feel that that's what you're healing. That's what you're working on, all right? Healing the abandonment. And for them, mission accomplished. So if you healed abandonment, maybe that literally has ascended the masculine, because this here is a masculine energy. It's a male body, even though we know in yin and yang it doesn't matter. You don't have to be an actual man or a woman. But let's just, for tarot's sake, let's assume a male card to be a masculine and a female to be a feminine. It just makes it easier, okay? But we see ascension here, and this being as the soul ascends, the physical body here ascends as well. And there's so much energy with that. I feel, Divine Feminines, you are either you've healed from your abandonment issues if you have them, and if not, maybe this isn't, your reading, this is a general reading, but healing this is almost like mission accomplished over here, because that's how it works, in the twin flame connection. As the Divine Feminine ascends, the Divine Masculine ascends. So let's see in the physical reality where this is at for Divine Masculine. Where is this at in the physical world for Divine Masculine? We have summer reversed. I don't know why that's coming out. I never really liked those. Maybe summer is important. Maybe you have memories. Maybe you'll hear from them. Okay, summer is around the corner, but it came out. It came out here, and then we have received. So I think that your healing, Divine Feminine, has reached the masculine on some level, because it's like spiritually it's saying, okay, welcome home, mission accomplished. If there was something that you had to heal, some trauma you had to heal, okay, divine feminine, this is where we're at now. Okay, divine masculine is saying, okay, I've received the message, and we have summer. Okay, and we also have mute, we have deception and shadow work. Now, like I said, these came out in reverse, but we're gonna end up doing tarot to see what it wants to say. If you haven't heard from the person, okay, Aquarius, basically what it's saying is they've been doing shadow work. Now, they could have went through a deception. You know, deception covers a lot of things. Whatever it is, shadow work is being done over here. And like I said, that's because as you have been healing, divine feminine, they're ascending. All right. But if you haven't heard from them, they've also been going through stuff. They've been going through stuff as well. All right. Show me some cards here for divine feminine side. In the physical world for divine feminine, show me. One more. All right. On the bottom, we have big dreams, and that's a whale tail. And when I think of divine masculine, I always think of the whale. They remind me a lot of that energy. All right, we have nostalgia. We have unawakened. Now these came out in the reverse. We have forgiveness, victim, and offer. All right, if you are a divine feminine who is going through this, if you are healing, okay, not completely healed or whatever all the way, maybe you're thinking of the past, okay, because that's what nostalgia is. Maybe you're thinking of the person. Maybe you're thinking of your twin as unawakened. Maybe you're seeing yourself as unawakened. Um, Maybe you're checking up on the twin a lot, and so that would also say, some more work needs to be done, because being stuck or sort of just always thinking about another person, it keeps you from your ascension and your own awakening. Okay. We have forgiveness, victim, and we have offer. So like I said, some of these wanted to come out, in reverse. We'll see what the tarot shows, but whatever it is here, divine feminine, it's saying that continue healing. Okay. Because then after that, there's an offer, you know? So for me, that's like a reward from the universe, because this is the physical world. So if you are looking them up, or if you are thinking of them, try not to. All right, go meditate, be in the moment. Do what you can to not think about them, because think of yourself. Think of healing yourself. Think of giving your love to yourself. Think of nurturing yourself, okay? And if you have some feelings that come to the wayside, or some things that make you sad, cry, allow those feelings to happen, okay? Because they will help in your healing process, okay? And one thing that I always say to people that I work with, on a private basis, that, when sometimes it's hard to heal from a situation, especially if it's abandonment or some sort of childhood issues. Sometimes it's hard to heal when we see ourselves as a victim, okay? And that's part of being unawakened. If you still feel yourself as a victim from a childhood situation, what helped me and my journey was realizing it wasn't personal, realizing that hurt people and abused people hurt and abused me. And it helped me to put a child's face on my abuser, because The people who hurt me, the people who abused me, they were children once. How did they become that way? They weren't born like that, right? So that helped me in my process, realizing it's not personal. The abuse that I received, the rejection I received, the hurt that I received, that wasn't personal because it was coming from people who were also unawakened. By me staying in a victim mentality, I also was unawakened. So if that helps you in any way, Divine Feminine, I I'm just sharing that little part of my story with you. We'll move on though, because the tarot will get more into detail. I want to pull a couple of Time Island Wellness for the masculine side here on the masculine's energy. Okay, it says, Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal, and I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So, as this masculine is on their journey, even if you haven't heard from them, they are, you know, they're not in a bad headspace with you. Okay, they like you. All right. So if you thought that maybe, you know, because I don't know what could have happened. All right. If you were thinking that maybe, there was just bad thoughts or feelings, we have the card of I like you. And then with the dragonfly, you know, they they may change according to things that they find out, because it does say be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapting to change and heal. So there are things that they are also healing from. They do have deception and shadow work on their side, but they have received the message. Spiritually, they have received the message. And I think physically, the masculine feels a connection to the feminine, even if they don't understand it. Okay, now let's move on. All right, give me some cards here for Divine Feminine. That was quick. All right. We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, and then we have the sword and the rose. All right. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force. Okay. So I feel that there's something happening here on the masculine side, and I feel at some point you two may speak, okay, over some coffee, and sort of clear things up. I feel like the masculine may be like, I do like you. It's not that, but I'm working through some stuff. And I think that you're gonna be on your end like, well, and I've been healing some stuff from my past and some trauma. So I've been getting a lot more clarity and focus in my life, and realizing that I have to forgive the past here. That's what I think the victim reverse and forgiveness reverse. I think that that's the Divine Feminine conversation where I've been working on my past and my traumas and forgiving things, and they're like, well, yeah, me too. I went through something. We have deception, shadow work. But I do feel a connection. I do like you, but I am still going through some stuff. All right. And I want to see you guys' chakra space. Where are you guys at in your chakra space? Where's Divine Masculine at in the chakra space? Where's Divine Masculine at in the chakra space? Divine Masculine chakra space is the solar plexus, okay? And it's fire, all right? They may have fire in their chart, okay? But it says ignite the powerful energy of your individual light. And I think that this is what's happening, that the masculine is firing their individual energy, their higher self. Their higher self knows, okay? Their higher self knows. The higher self knows they are the masculine, the emperor, and they are crowned. They know this, all right? In the spirit, their soul knows this. Um, and they are geared to do what they come here to do. That the solar plexus energy, they are geared up to do what it is that they came here to do. And they have a very powerful energy. So that is good. That means that they came down here, all right. You know, it's all up to us to awaken, right? You know, God just doesn't plant some of us here to awaken. We're all meant to awaken. But at what times, what timelines, and how fast or how long it takes, that can mean, you know, a lot. You know, also if some people die and they never get to awaken because they sometimes get on some substance abuse, or they just get sidetracked, or they get comfortable in a lifestyle that doesn't go anywhere. And but that's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is a divine masculine who's like, no, I received the message in spirit. I am energetically prepared to do what I need to do, what I came here to do, and they are prepared to accomplish the mission set out that they chose to accomplish, whatever that is. And they have the ambition and drive to do it. And I would say that this is a masculine who is very much in the emperor energy of a lot of drive. I feel this is a divine masculine who has so much determination to do this. Now let's see where your chakra space is at, divine feminine. Where is your chakra space? The Dancer. Balance. Activate your willingness to enter the dance. This is root chakra energy, or no. I think this is orange. They make it in such a way here. I think this could be root or sacral, all right? But being willing to enter the dance. Now, if it's sacral energy, it's about emotions and affections, optimism, and also being active. It's activating. It has a lot to do with interactions with other people as well. And the root chakra is energy source and foundation and vitality. So for me, my first initiation was the root chakra, but it says activate your willingness to enter the dance. So that tells me, divine feminine, you're ready to enter the dance. All right? The dance of life here, what you were intended to do. You're ready to go for it, whatever that is, right? And it's often scary. Oh, look at that, my pen fell. It's often scary because sometimes when we enter the dance, we don't know what dance we're going to be dancing. It's an exchange of energy. It's flow. It's balance, right? And when we enter the dance of life, we don't always know, what it's going to bring. We could expect the best, but we never know what life is going to bring. So I want to do a reading here and just see what's going to come out here. This is for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. For Aquarius. I'll put these up here so I can do the card spread. There we go. If you hear any thunder, it's storming where I live in sunny Florida. All right, Aquarius. Well, we got somebody stuck in the head here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright, and we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. All right, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So somebody is stuck in their mind, possibly over a deception here. This Seven of Swords is a deception, and we do have deception here on the masculine side. I feel this deception was from this Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Or it could have been done toward the Queen of Swords. If you are the one who is in the Queen of Swords energy, it could have been a deception that they done toward you. Just keep in mind, because this Queen of Swords does not have to be you, just because it's air energy. The Magician. All right, so this is so there's something here to do with, I don't like deception, Seven of Swords, and the Magician, especially with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This to me makes me feel like somebody done some underhanded stuff, some really underhanded stuff, um, to gain their own success, to make something also happen very quickly here. You know, there was something that this person done here. Who's the Queen of Cups? I'll close out with the Starseed Oracle. It did want to land there. The Queen of Cups. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is showing up as the Divine Feminine. That is your energy. So if you are the Divine Feminine, you are showing up here as, they see you as loving. Okay, this is their side. They see you as loving. But it also shows up that you didn't get the offer, you didn't get the relationship, you didn't get that, all right? This is the person in the way, this Queen of Swords in the reverse. This Queen of Swords in reverse isn't the best of people, right? They're hard to get along with. They're just snappy. They're, you know, it's like they got a chip on their shoulder. They don't communicate in the best way that they could communicate. The Queen of Swords in the upright is very intelligent, very, very witty. And the Queen of Swords reverse is the same way, but rude. I'm hearing rude. But I feel that the Divine Masculine has found out about a deception and shadow work. This Queen of Wands, Queen, I don't know why I said Queen of Wands. That's usually the karmic. This Queen of Swords in the reverse has been very deceitful when it comes to this masculine, and I would not have put it past this person to have done some moon magic, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It can be any kind of magic. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of different cults that practice magic, but I would not have put it against this person, because this is what this masculine has found out about. For whoever this resonates with, their soul knows. Their soul is determined to do what needs to be done. But there was something here. This person caused a blockage when it comes to your connection. Most definitely. Let's pull a few cards here on Divine Feminine side. Divine Feminine energy here in this connection. But they see you as loving. They just never gave you the offer, the relationship. Okay. So now we have the High Priestess reverse. This is Pisces energy, Virgo energy. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the upright. And we have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. I feel you knew, for those of you this resonates with, I feel for the Divine Feminine side, Divine Feminine knew that the masculine had another family or situation somewhere else, this third party. With the High Priestess reverse, maybe you even said it, or maybe you found out about it, okay? And, you know, in addition to healing what you're already working on with your own issues, okay, if you're in the Divine Feminine energy here, you didn't want to have to deal with this person in a third party situation either, because you're already dealing with your own issues here. This is this death and rebirth reverse, and then this Four of Swords in the reverse. You feel that you couldn't fix things or heal with a person who has not went through a transformation. This is a person who hasn't, they haven't closed out a cycle. This cycle being with a karmic who was actually deceiving the masculine. And no, you didn't want that. And this is scorpionic energy with that death card there. You wanted the Ten of Pentacles with them. You wanted to have a nice, happy home and everything. You wanted to build a legacy with them. But I feel that you found out they've already had started that with somebody else. So you recognize that person wasn't available. You also recognize that person was someone who would be the kind of person to keep you in a third party situation. Tell me about the High Priestess reverse. Tell me about the High Priestess reverse. Okay. It wants to land on this outcome thing over here. Yeah, you decided. It was Two of Wands reverse. You decided. You knew where this was headed to, especially if it wasn't healed. You knew where it was headed to, especially if it wasn't healed. You are smart enough to know, if you're the Divine Feminine, that this wasn't going to go anywhere. This connection wasn't going to go anywhere. But Heartbreak Ridge, to be involved, Wow. On the bottom of the deck, though, I got the Eight of Cups reverse, and I have the Two of Cups in the upright. Somebody may be returning here just because of all the healing that's taken place. All right, tell me more here about the masculine. All right. Give me one card for this Five of Wands. The masculine, I don't believe, isn't happy not being able to have access to you. I'm hearing maybe it's too much. Maybe it's just too hard. It would be too difficult, because this person is trying to reach their flame here and they can't. But there's other people reaching for the same flame. That's part of this person also keeping someone, making it harder. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's been difficult. All right. I got the Five of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. It's been difficult for this person, all right, to reach out. Literally because of this Queen of Wands. Excuse me, I keep on saying the Queen of Wands. This person has got to have some fire in their chart. They are definitely a karmic. This Queen of Swords is also here twice now. This Queen of Swords is in the upright, saying you better not reach out to that person. You better not focus on them. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You better not focus on them. Better not. But we have here Eight of Swords. Excuse me, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is wanting to communicate. Eight of Wands is wanting to communicate here soon. Yeah. Landed on the High Priestess, which I believe is you. That's in your energy. Yeah. Five of Swords here now. Reverse. Okay, they want to make peace. Somebody has been between you and them. They want to make peace with this whole thing. Someone's been telling them not to, or that they better not reach out. Whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, it is a karmic energy. It could be someone they've made a home with, someone they've lived with. It could actually even be, you know, a controlling, you know, parent. It could even be that. Somebody's definitely saying, do not go near Aquarius. Do not. But what they want to do, now my speaker come off, excuse me. It's like literally when it rains, it pours, right? I had so many problems trying to make this video. I went to turn on my computer and then the button got stuck. I feel the same little irritations and little blockages I've gotten today with trying to do this reading is something that is being experienced in this energy, Aquarius. It's something either on the masculine side, for the divine masculine, and this is going for all signs. I feel there's something that's been blocking the masculine, and I've had so many issues just to do this reading today. Like I said, my computer broke. Quite literally earlier today, I had a whole complete mental breakdown that wasn't even mine because I picked up on my own twin flame's mother's energy, and I've never met my twin flame's mother. And I picked up, you know, I had 3 dreams, and then I woke up and I had this heavy, heavy energy. So I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are dreaming of your twin or any of their family, or maybe something here is going on, but just know there's a lot of little tiny irritating things in this energy that they're just very irritating. Maybe you're experiencing that because it's also happening in this reading here. So you're the first twin flame reading I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to happen in anyone else's. Someone has told them not to put any focus or effort towards you. Okay, not even to work with you if that was even up for an option. All right. But they do want to make peace. Know that your twin does want to make peace. Okay. So do know that, and do know this person has done probably some underhanded things to stop this connection. All right. Give me some more cards for Divine Feminine. The Empress. You are in your energy, Aquarius. Just keep on if you're the Divine Feminine Aquarius, keep on healing your issues. With the Victim in reverse and forgiveness, I think that you've already been coming out of the energy. I think you've already been working on this, and I think you're making huge strides because we got the Empress. All right, the Empress is this energy that you are entering as you heal these, okay? As you heal these issues or healed, this is the energy that you are in. You are in your Empress energy. I haven't seen any Emperor energy on their side yet, only see that they recognize a connection with you, recognize that their soul recognizes and is determined to complete whatever was signed on to do. They have all the determination to do that in spirit, but right now they're going through some stuff. They're going through some stuff as well. So continue working on your healing because it's putting you in this abundant Empress energy. Yeah, you guys are balancing your energy, Aquarius. Divine Feminine's Aquarius, you're balancing your energy. We have the Empress, we have the Hierophant, strong Taurus, Libra energy here with the Empress, and the Hierophant also being Taurus. But this is following the higher path. 6 of Pentacles reverse is balancing things that weren't balanced in your life. And I think that you're balancing mind, body, and soul here. If it's working on being holistic, working on your body, having positive thoughts with your mind, and nurturing your soul, going within or being present in the moment, meditation, following the path, allowing yourself to be in the flow, allowing yourself to receive messages. And I do believe at this time, Aquarius Divine Feminines, that you are going to be receiving a lot of spiritual messages. Feel very strongly you are. And this is right here under the High Priestess as well. You're very psychic, Divine Feminine. Most Divine Feminines I've met, they are all psychic. I can't answer you right now. All right. The Empress energy, please show me this. All right. We have the Four Wands, and we have the Page of Swords. We have the Tower on the bottom. You've been healing from this person, Aquarius. You experienced a Tower moment. You probably realized whatever, or you thought, I don't have to say if you realized it, but you probably thought that whatever you were supposed to accomplish with this person is just now off the table, and you've had to heal from it. And part of your healing has been realizing that, wait, maybe this is why. Maybe I didn't do all of my work. Because in a twin flame connection, you have to do work. Now, it doesn't mean that everything is completed and all the healing is done, but it does mean that, releasing the stuff that doesn't serve you. What doesn't serve you, those things that happen, those traumas that you can't change them, they can't change the past. And you can, manifest what you want in the future, but you can't really own anything but the moment you're in right now. That's all the gift that you really have. And do you want to spend that moment thinking about what you missed out and didn't have? Or do you want to spend that moment thinking that you were rejected by your twin? Do you want to spend that moment thinking your life is, not going to be great because this didn't happen? So I think that this is what you're realizing. You're like, hey, I still got a path. I still got a higher path here, you know? And then focusing on yourself and focusing on a higher path, you might have realized, well, geez, I'm relating this to this. And I'll give you an example. I have to use my personal life because I just can't make up scenarios that quick. But you are healing. You had a tower. I think that you wanted to do something with this individual, have something with this individual, be around this individual, and realizing it didn't happen created a tower moment in your life. So now it forced you to take a higher path, to follow God, and to balance things. And in my personal life, I sort of had to do that. I had to, I did take Kurt Johnson's Twin Flame course, and I'm currently taking he revised it and sent it to me. I'm currently taking that. But I had to, I was very addicted. I was in that whole addicted phase. I was a tarot reader, and I was trying to give them messages and stuff like that. And it just probably made them think I was crazy. And if they told anybody about it, like for example, their mom or somebody, they probably thought I was, out for money, because a lot of people think of tarot readers as money takers, but there's a handful of people out here who know that I'm not about the money. I do their readings for free because they can't pay me, so that I have compassion and I want to help. But this here, I had to let go. And that's what I see happening here. Now, I also was forced in letting go and focusing on myself. A lot of my childhood issues came up. So maybe some of you have gone through this where you let go of whatever you thought the mission was. Everybody gets big on the mission, but sometimes it's not as big as what we think. There is a goal in mind that we sign up to do when we come here. Yeah. But we have a divine feminine here that's like, well, this didn't go as planned. And then started looking at why it didn't go as planned, or started looking at patterns like, okay, why do I always end up in the relationships, or they don't, or why am I attracting these people or the wrong type of people? And then it's like an aha moment. Oh, I have to heal from these traumas. I'm holding on to traumas. And it's really important in the twin flame connection that you deal with the traumas and the pain, because quite often your twin will, because they're a catalyst, they can bring up stuff, not even trying to, just being in your energy. And for my twin, it brought up, a lot of my childhood issues, okay, with my parents. And I had to heal that and forgive that. And that was something that I actually did this year. So if you're doing that right now, Aquarius, just keep doing it. Just keep focusing on you, because you can't be in any kind of relationship in a good way if you have all this, because abandonment issues means you might end up with the wrong person just not to be alone, right? Might end up with someone who doesn't treat you right, just so that you have someone there with you, not to be alone. But meanwhile, when you're with that person, you might be miserable. You know what I mean? So let's move on here. I'm going to pull some more cards. Six of Pentacles reverse. I don't need to clarify that, because that is balancing yourself. Give me some more cards here on the masculine side. Yeah, they've been resisting a connection here. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright on the bottom. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Is that resisting a connection, or is that another situation here? Okay. One more. Yeah. Okay. We got the star. Okay. All right. Somebody is looking here. We have a masculine in their feelings over a betrayal, some sort of betrayal. Now, I don't know if it was a betrayal that happened with a karmic. I don't know if it was a betrayal that happened with you, but we have divine masculine looking at you, Aquarius, in their emotions and feelings. This is the King of Cups. It's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But we have a King and a Queen of Cups. They see you as loving, and I think that they saw you as loving them. But there's some sort of deception here, and it led to two people not being together. Now, whether that was you, it could have been you, because here they're looking at you, or it could have been they were in a deception with another person. And maybe if you were a person who was, psychic or a diviner, and they were like looking at it like, wow, how did Aquarius know? But with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck next to the World and the Emperor reverse, it seems like there's some cycles closing out in their life. Whatever needed to close out for whatever reason. For growth, obviously. All right, some more cards. And then I'll do another for you guys. And then I will close out with the Starseed here. All right, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords for you, and the Lovers on the bottom. So I have the Lovers out here twice. This is the 1111 card, and it's strong divine counterpart energy here. And it's on their side, it's on your side. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. That's you. You're just in that energy of, well, I stopped things. I stopped whatever because of Three of Pentacles. All right. Because there were three people in the mix here. That's why the Cancer, Chariot, reverse. Okay. This is the energy you're in. You're like, well, I'm not going to continue my energy here. I'm just going to focus on my healing and focus on myself, my work that I need to do. And why the Nine of Swords? Some of you might have a hard time sleeping or might be having nightmares. Like me, I have nightmares sometimes, but a lot of it is anxiety, because if we look on this Nine of Swords, it's mostly like these black crows, and then we have one spiritual. So it might be very hard for the spirit realm to get you any messages, higher messages in your dream state, because there might be some negativity around you, quite literally. Tell me about that. King of Wands reverse. I've got the King of Wands reverse twice. Some of you have just had a hard time sleeping in general. You've just had, your mind is just overthinking. And it's been doing it for quite a while with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. You're in the middle. And you're looking at something here like, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I haven't dealt with the King of Wands here in the reverse. It's been a while. Some of you are, like I said, you're focusing on your healing here. You're having patience with yourself. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning around for you. And there is something here with this Nine of Cups. There's something that you desire that's also coming toward you. I don't think that you see it because it's here in the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you don't see it. There's something good coming for you that you don't see it. But stay hopeful. Because with that Page of Cups on the reverse, maybe you guys have lost hope. I would say stay hopeful. Let's pull Starseed for the Divine Masculine. Let's see what wants to come out. Starseed Oracle for the Divine Masculine. All right. Divine Masculine has a lot. Trust in timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. I do get this a lot for twin flames because these two are in the vicinity of each other. And even though people talk about you can refuse the twin flame journey, my personal view, my personal belief is if you're both down here on the planet, when you come into contact within vicinity, I believe an activation happens. I truly, honestly believe that because I never had I never had a relationship or any of that stuff with my twin flame. And I went through changes. I mean, they were definitely a catalyst in my life. Absolutely, 100% a catalyst in my life. You got the love, all right? Codependency and boundaries. And I was just talking about codependency. When people don't want to be alone, they'll end up in the wrong relationships not to be alone. And that's on the masculine side. So I think that the masculine sees you as loving and sees that you had a lot of love for them. But I also think that maybe they ended up with a person. Usually what happens when we end up in codependent relationships is because one person is sort of, I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose people, but what they want to call narcissistic or those type of tendencies draw in empaths. And most likely this was an empathic divine masculine, okay? And they were drawn to a karmic situation who was probably very narcissistic, especially with this Queen of Swords in the reverse. That would be someone who uses their words and actions also to manipulate people, okay? Be a very good manipulator. And, that's how they end up pulling each other in. That's what becomes that narcissist empath paradigm, because a narcissist cannot live alone. And the empath or the one, if someone has some sort of, you know, childhood trauma, does not want to be alone, and they draw each other in. But it's toxic. It's like a trauma bonding, basically. And then they got forged, don't follow. So I think that regardless of what other people have said about your connection, I think that they're going to forge their own path. You know, I feel they're going to definitely, you know, be the leader, because that's what it says, be the leader you wish you had. So if this is a divine masculine that never really had a leader or a role model, as a masculine leader or role model, I think they're going to be their own leader, become the person that they wanted in their life. And that's good. Star family, you're part of a team of souls. I think that's how they see you. Like I said, they got message received, so they recognize there's some sort of soul bond, soul connection, even if they don't call it twin flame. Not even really twin flames who are in the know. Like, I don't really call it my twin flame. It's just easier for readings. For me, it's a divine counterpart. It's a violet ray, but for more importantly, it's other me. It's my soul in another body. So it's very easy for me to have compassion, because I know the kind of person that I was when I was, you know, around that age. And, you know, I have a lot of compassion. I have a lot of understanding, you know, for mine. And a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. And a lot of twins are here to bring in the new earth for the age of Aquarius. All right. So let's pull some cards for your side, Divine Feminine, and then we'll get out of here. And I'll move on to the other signs. So if you want to check out the other signs, you can go ahead and do that. I will be doing them. You are the first. I hope I don't have any more interruptions. You just got one. Look at you. You're a messenger, Divine Feminine. Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. That's what you do. I think some of you are already doing that. You're bringing harmony and balance, because that's what this is. This is balance. The dance, balancing the energy. You are bringing the balance in your life. You're doing a great job of it too. And there's your confirmation. So, all right, Aquarius, twin flames. Hope you guys have a great day. Namaste.